Come on. Check him out back here. Yo, mark it down. Yo, check him out there. Yo, mark it. Put that in out there. All right, man.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
Pleasant good morning, all my viewers. Decomposing body of retired police inspector found in Manchester. The Manchester police are probing the death of a retired inspector whose decomposed body was found at his house in Kabla on Monday. The police say the body of 59-year-old Raymond Palmer was found on a bed in his house after neighbors called to report an order. A post-mortem examination is to be conducted to determine the cause of death. Palmer settled in the farming community after his retirement. So guys, there's no cause of death for this one as yet, but we will ensure that we give you the full information whenever it becomes possible for us. Williams appeal for full community support in search for a missing university student. Missing Ministry of Education Favour Williams is appealing to residents of Orchard and Clifton in Hanover to give their full support in search for the missing University of the West Indies student Charlene Evans. Evans, 27, has been missing since Saturday after leaving the home of her child's father. Since then, relatives, friends, and security force have been searching for her. Search for a missing student to intensify. Aid reports from relatives that the final year student was experiencing both of depression. Williams also appealed to the wider community not to take lightly these signs and call for help for a person reporting mental challenges. It is a sad reality that depression is an all too common experience of many persons across the age range, and some carry it in silence, said Williams in a statement today. I am appealing to all Jamaicans to be sensitive to signs and to encourage family members to get help early so that the various situations do not escalate into something worse. Our hope and pray are that Miss Evans will be found safe and sound. She continues. Inmates lament no visitation policy during pandemic. Christmas Day for the second conclusive year was disheartened when the feeling with regrets for Jahshi Gray, a prisoner at the Tower Street Adult Correctional Center in Kingston. Gray, who called the news on Christmas Day directly from his phone inside the institution popularly known as the General Penitentiary, complained that for the second time around, he along with other prisoners was not allowed visit by their family or children. The restriction and rules introduced after the onset of the pandemic not now go on for Christmas. From me see my kids them in December 2019, me no see them again. I'm not going to lie. Me get to speak to them, but me would have loved to see my kids them, to hold them in my hand and make them know say daddy still there. The father of 3, 2 daughters and a son, told the news. He continued. A lot of inmates, including myself, are asking to let us see our family, even our kids, for the Christmas, but no one is talking to us. We even ask for a visit, like getting Christmas dinner or something like that. And nothing. At 2 years now, we no get no food visit. And all we a beg them is a food visit and make we see we kids them. With the passing of the Christmas, Gray is still begging the relevant authorities to allow visit for the new year, even if it requires prisoners, their child, and other visitors being fully vaccinated. Even right now, the inmates want to get vaccine, and all now nobody now come for say them are gonna make we get it or whatever, so we can see with family. Nobody now tell we nothing. If a vaccine we have to take for see with family, then the inmates willing to do it. Nobody now go tell we nothing. Well left right out of everything, Gray told the Gleaner. Gray also complained that the authorities at the facility who should be investigating are not listening to them. If we go over the overseer office or so, the overseer them not even attack to we. Basically, we get left out of the world like nobody no member we, he said. Gray also told the news that one of the major problems the prisoners now face is obtaining supplies from the tuck shop. He said there was a need for a sweeping change. At the correctional facility, the tuck shop, if you put the money on the card, it take like 3 months before the money come. He complain. If you go do them about the problem, them a tell you say them not responsible for that, are the bigger heads responsible for that. But the bigger heads now come to we, and we never see the bigger heads, he said. Gray said the inmates could not access items from the proper sanitation on a timely basis from the tuck shop, even after those produce were paid for their relatives. You nah get no bleach, you nah get no disinfectant, you nah get none of them sitting there. Them stuff there we have to buy at the tuck shop, you know. Even if your family put the money, you nah get that till 3 months time, he said. He said some inmates are fed up 2 slices of bread with mackerel gravy and a cup of tea for breakfast. Gray vowed that he would not return to prison after he is released. When me do get free up, right yaso, me nah have nothing to do with the in yaso, nor with the law. If a church me have to go, me a go a church and turn Christian. Me a try my best not to come back yaso. Them place ya, no good, he said. He argued that the situation in the institute was not geared towards rehabilitating inmates. The institution turned you into a monster when he told the news. When the news contacted the minister without portfolio in the Ministry of National Security, Matthew Samuda, for a comment regarding the situation, he indicated that he could not comment at this time. Name change to protect inmates' identity. Man caught up by police in Grans. A man was shot by police in Grans, St. Andrew earlier Tuesday. The Constable Corporation Communication Unit confirmed the police involved incident but said the injured man has been taken to hospital. According to reports reaching the news, the shooting took place sometime after 8 p.m. when the police were reportedly responding to a report of shooting. The police said a firearm was seized. More information will be coming on a later time. So more information on this one will be coming on a later time. But for now, this is all the information we have so far. So more information will be coming to you guys on a later date. So please do stay tuned and check out and keep your notification bell on for all the updates. Thank you.